Folks, it's episode 21, and we're still in the first semester. Sorry, I've been enjoying the world-building elements of this podcast too much, and I have not been moving the school calendar forward. That's on me as an administrator and as an educator. I'm sorry. We
gotta get to prom, Eric, so that
I know
Connor can finally feel hopeless.
We skipped homecoming. We better get prom.
Oh, yeah, there was a dance. Yeah, you guys had a dance. That's fine. There was a dance there.
Who do you think was homecoming king and queen?
Oh.
And non-binary monarch.
Well, hold on, folks. You want to do a fall montage?
Yes.
You know, who cares about November in high school? No one does.
No one.
It all kind of blacks out. You do the play, you're in rehearsals, you're playing field hockey. Who cares? Honestly.
You chose the gayest high school activities.
Yeah, but it's opposite sides of the Kinsey scale, Brandon. I included every single one of our listeners while we did it. Maybe you're trying out for basketball. For me, that's Eric. I would love to montage a little bit through fall. I have a little table here of things that happen in the fall. Why don't you all roll 1d6 for me?
Yeah.
4.
I'll go with Chad.
1.
Oh no. They got the 1? Yeah.
Brandon, you pick another number because you got oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna go 6. 146.
Nice.
146.
1. Amanda, tell me how did Halloween go down at the school?
Uh-oh.
Let's imagine like this is a comic book that didn't get published. Like these were all thrown around in the Join the Party campaign for Water's Edge writer's room, and it never really came together. So what happened during Halloween?
So yeah, this was going to be our musical episode, but obviously just like budget constraints mean that could not happen. So we were going to have a Halloween party where the like senior prank was to sneak in an outside super that people, didn't know, but have them remain undercover because everyone's in costume. So in the costumed party, you can't recognize who is not a student and who is just a full adult super that has been snuck into this party. So they tried to do that, and the plot line would have been, if this comic was published, that they snuck in a bunch of like viral moles related supers. And so there was like a temporary zombie panic as the spores settled on other students. They became lethargic. They started craving iron. It turns out that it just kind of caused like flash anemia. But for a minute, we really fully thought a zombie outbreak was happening at Water's Edge.
You know the theory of carcinization, where it's like everyone turns into crab eventually?
Yep.
I like that all Halloween things eventually become epidemiology from Community.
Yeah, exactly. I think the interesting characterization thing we learned is that Wraith is actually the least powerful on Halloween.
Oh.
Because all the demons are here.
So she doesn't feel special.
Hell's empty.
And also the power of Christian hell doesn't compel her.
Okay. Interesting.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So is Wraith one of our few NPCs that is not Jewish? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, she's still Jewish, but she's powered by Christian hell.
Cool, got it.
Much like the Jewish experience in America.
Fair.
Julia, you got 4?
Yeah.
Julia, there is in order to raise money for a new gymnasium, I think we got to put on the biggest bake sale that Jupiter's ever seen.
Oh, no.
And it could be vaguely Thanksgiving themed because this is in the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
And someone made the mistake of putting Kraft in charge of the biggest bake sale in the entire school.
Miss Rita might have actually done it intentionally to make you feel better about yourself.
I think we all know what happens.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I need to say it.
I think that's a war crime, Julie. I don't know if you could do that.
I think the title of that comic is Baked at the Bake Sale. And then it is told from, whose perspective do I want?
May I pitch?
Okay.
Some sort of like animal, be it a dog or a parrot or whatever, or a bird that's like just viewing the human world as everyone is stoned.
What I was going to say, it's actually Hedgehogio's perspective.
That works
as
too.
He's stoned out of his mind, and it's a real like psychedelic issue where why does Wordsmith suddenly look like a giant turkey and everyone is Thanksgiving themed?
I think I can connect the two, considering how Hedgehogio is still being held by the ooze.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we're seeing it from a hedgehog's perspective the whole time, and then we cut back to Hedgehogio, and he's somewhere else.
A really high hedgehog scrambles back to Hedgehogio and relates all of the things that happened to him.
Hedgehogio is sitting in like an Eames chair, but it's in a destroyed warehouse somewhere.
Cool.
Don't worry about it.
That sounds
All right.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
But the chair's gonna get all fucked up from the needles.
He can retract them.
It's his Eames chair. He's allowed to do whatever he wants with it. He doesn't seem
Yeah.
concerned by the needles.
I can't believe Hedgehogio is going to turn evil. That sucks.
It happens.
Oh, who knows?
Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have made fun of his love of Tenet
Tenet
so much. Maybe he's going to learn time travel powers because he is going to watch Tenet so much.
Mhm.
I mean, I hope so. That would make the movie significantly more relevant.
Oh, 6.
Oh, 6.
Oh, 6.
Oh, 6. Hey, a big fight breaks out and it's in the snow. Brandon, tell me 2 people who fought.
Oh boy, in the snow.
Yeah.
Now I do want to make one Vesper because
Mm-hmm.
when she cold, she vibrate less,
That's
It's
true.
Okay.
so it's more difficult to have her powers.
She vibrates slower.
And then Brandy Popsicle.
I knew you were going to pick Brandy Popsicle. I fucking knew you were going to pick Brandy
Wait,
Popsicle.
remind me of Brandy Popsicle.
Brandy Popsicle's got pogo feet. She's a fellow senior who was in that class with us.
She got pogo
that's
stick
right.
feet, and so in the snow she have trouble. You know.
They're both not doing well.
I kind of love how they're in, I guess, maybe they got to do a fight over something in the dorms, and then as soon as they go out into the snow, it really slows down to just a regular teenage fight. Like, both of them going for hair.
Yeah, I was going to say there's some hair grabbing that's happening there.
It's like if you're no longer a super spy with, like, a incredibly refined British sniper rifle, and you also can't use your pogo feet, you just go right for the hair.
That's what I
It's
say.
rarely a bad idea to go over there.
You know, no one ever says that. No one ever talks about when superheroes are trained to fight using their powers, but they're not trained to fight when they don't have their powers. So,
Mhm.
like, if they lose their powers somehow, they just like turn into slap fights. You know?
Brandon, I will
100%.
say that is exactly what they were trying to teach us in that class. So
This is what being an educator is. This is what an educator is like, is that someone has a totally different conclusion based on something totally out of nowhere, and you're like, we spent a unit on this. It's like, what do you mean you just learned what symbolism is listening to the new Taylor Swift album? What are you talking about?
Well, it was really hard to learn the lesson when I was falling into a bottomless pit of death.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, fair. Cool. Well, because we're fast forwarding a little bit, you know, we're going through Halloween, through all of November. It's been 6 weeks or something. Can you each tell me about one thing each of your characters is kind of honing in on? Like, what's something you're working on specifically? Like, obviously, we've established there's all of your high schoolers. I don't know if you've understood from this game so far, but you're high schoolers and also superheroes, and you have to deal with both at the same time. But is there something specifically that you're kind of working on as we go into fall and then winter?
Close-up magic and sleight of hand.
That was very prepared. Is that Julia or Kraft?
Kraft.
Tell me about that.
Kraft's getting really into card tricks.
Is this like your only fun thing you do alongside making yourself kind of crazy from getting your grades up?
Yeah, it's reverse hacking, getting my grades up, and sleight of hand close-up magic. Yeah? Go on.
Okay. No, it's
Uh-huh.
fine. I think Miss Rita's like, so Kraft, that was my card, but what's going on?
Kraft's doing that thing where she has a coin in between her fingers and is like running it back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Just, you know, sometimes I feel like I gotta like do stuff with my hands, you know? Like I have excess energy when I'm done studying and like doing extracurriculars. So
Okay.
it was the Ace of Spades.
It was. I shouldn't have chosen such a basic card, I guess.
Yeah, it's like the first card, but I also, here's the secret, I pushed it on you.
Mind freak.
Oh, it was mentalism. Thank you. Oh, great. Okay. I want to see how these kind of activities are going for all three of you. So
I have to write down, Kraft is learning close-up magic.
I love that there's like close-up magic, like, you know, quote unquote fake magic when there is actual real magic in the world.
Yeah. What's your point?
Nothing. No point.
Uh-huh.
I think I know what you're doing, but I wonder if you know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Why don't you roll plus savior? Because I think I know what you're doing.
That is a 6 plus 2 plus a 1 for plus savior. So that is a 9.
That's a 9. Okay.
It's a 9. It's pretty good.
Cool. Craft, do you think that you are just incredibly heads down on all of your activities? Or are you letting yourself breathe like at all?
Am I letting myself breathe at all? I don't think so.
Because it feels like you've been driving straight forward, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of coffee, a lot of very sleepless nights, a lot of like, I have so much energy, what do I do with it kind of stuff.
Cool.
To the point where it's like, you know, when you have energy so you can't relax, but also you know you're fucking bone-ass tired?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
Bone-ass tired.
Bone-ass tired.
Bone-ass tired.
Bone-ass tired.
Down to the bones.
Craft, you are sitting at position 24 on the big rankings. You have pushed your way up. The algorithm, plus whoever's been looking at you, has seen the growth that you've made, and you deserve to be top 25.
Hell yeah.
24, though. You got to hold on to it, but I think it's good. You might not see the color that Miss Rita has turned while watching you, but it doesn't matter because look at how quick your fingers go.
I can look and also do the thing with my fingers. I've been practicing.
Nah, no, you can't.
What color is she?
Nah, it's a big
What
success.
color is
No, you
she?
can't. No, you
I
can't.
want to know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't believe I've turned colorblind in this exact moment.
Maybe you should probably notice what color your mentor is. Speaking of, how many dutes do you have for your people who you care about?
I have 2 for Miss Rita and 1 for Wordsmith. I think I am going to ask Miss Rita. I'm like, hey, are you proud of me?
Of course I'm proud of you. You've been making such incredible strides. I just want you to take care of yourself. I'm also realizing maybe you can't do those 2 things at the same time. So, keep doing what you're doing. Craft, over the last 6 weeks, Miss Rita has been super nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since Fatberg showed up and the whole thing with Miriam. And maybe it's just because you're doing the thing that she's been telling you to do the whole time, but she's just been super supportive. You go, do your thing. So you can bump your respect up to 3, which I think is only 1 away from
an advancement.
You getting your good advancements from Miss Rita.
Yeah.
Wordsmith, however, still stays at 1.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Cool.
All
right, Rowan, Connor, what's up with you? What have you guys been doing over the last 6 weeks?
Well, I was going to talk about Rowan's really genuine and soul deep struggle about which sources of authority to trust and kind of how to measure her own life, and realizing that focusing on academic achievement and pleasing the folks who run the place where she has spent the last 5 or 6 years is not necessarily going to translate to an ethical or successful or fun or useful adult life. But then Julia brought up close-up magic. So I do think that Rowan has been trying to cook more. I think she's been trying to cook modern I don't know why you guys are laughing.
I'm not laughing.
Modern American Jewish food for Miriam. And so she's been trying to learn how to cook, has been her main non-academic hobby as she kind of frets about everything else.
So you're not really doing anything about the other things?
I'm thinking about it, and I think she is doing a lot of reading. She is trying to go out in the world and hang out in places where adult supers are, just kind of incognito, hang out, see what it's like, maybe go, to meetings or the library, or just read more about what adult supers are like. So she's researching models of adult superhero livelihoods.
I like that. That's really cool. You can also learn to cook at the same time. I think that's fine.
Wow.
But you do have to tell me 2 dishes that you are making that you're excited about.
Homemade knishes, and then she's like, obviously the frozen ones are much better.
Yeah.
Second, Grugle.
Oh.
Yeah, delicious.
Is there a food-based super maybe that you've been mentoring or working under perhaps that you sought out? You're like, 1, I want to get better at cooking. 2, what's the deal with adult supers?
That's a
Now,
great idea.
Here's a question. Is Ratatouille a superhero?
No, he's a rat. We've been over this.
But he can control man. So is that superpower?
No, I think it's less that he can control men and more that guy's biology is weird. That's my hot take about the movie Ratatouille, a movie I adore.
Okay, no, I like you looking for an outside mentor without necessarily the approval of the school and doing it through those channels. I think that works really well. Well, then let's figure out how this goes. Give me plus freak. You're looking for other people in a very specific community without following traditional guidelines, like because you go to a school.
Okay, it's a 5 + 1 for a 6.
There are 6.
Should I mark potential?
Less than good.
You can absolutely mark potential.
Let's go.
Rowan, I feel like maybe there was a meetup. There was like a superhero meetup at a local bar and grill.
Oh, the end grill means that kids can get in, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's how that works.
But it wasn't really a meetup. It was just a bunch of suburban superheroes went out drinking after work one day, and you got too close.
Some weekend warrior supers, and they were probably like, why is this kid here? And then suspicious, and then maybe like someone knew someone at the school and might have texted them even to be like, like, why is one of your students here?
Amanda, that was exactly what I was going to say next, because you get called down to Wordsmith's office on Monday.
I can't believe you know the Weekend Warrior. That's so cool.
The Weekend Warrior wears toe shoes. Just like regular super strength, but he has to look like he's going on a hike. Like he's going to walk the Appalachian Trail at all times.
Great. I do love the idea, though, of a hiking backpack filled with like DIY tools that you might need for any weekend project. Anyway, Rowan walks down to Wordsmith's office, opens the door, verifies that he's like sitting at his desk, standing up.
Yeah, he's sitting at his desk. This might be the first time you've seen him typing at a computer. His hands are so big, you don't know how he's hitting the little keys. Like one finger is probably like is the size of 4 keys on a keyboard. So it's like seeing him type is kind of crazy. He's also wearing really, really small glasses, which only makes the rest of him look incredibly large. He's wearing an all midnight blue suit. So it's almost Steve Harvey-esque, the host. He doesn't have the mustache or the bald head, but it is like, I didn't know they made a suit jacket, a button-down shirt, a tie, and pants and shoes all the same color like that. Where did you order that?
That's custom shit, baby.
That's custom.
Yeah.
I did think of the food-related hero's name if you'd like it now. It's Miss Mise, like mise en place.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
I like that.
Miss Mies, she literally works for the CIA.
Yeah. Which one? Who can say?
Yeah, no one knows.
So Rowan opens the door, clocks him sitting there, thinks to herself, man, those glasses are really small. And then says, there was drinking there, but I was not drinking, okay? I do not drink except maybe a little bit of the kosher wine at Shabbat, but that is cultural and you cannot tell me not to do it.
Rowan, close the door.
She does.
Wordsmith gets up from behind his big desk and he kind of leans against the front of it. He is affecting, in a way you have literally never seen before, he is affecting like, I am a teacher mode. Like he's trying to be like open with you. He's almost like crossing his arms, but like nicely. Is like, I'm an authority figure, but you can talk to me, sort of thing. And in a way that you've never seen him before. Like he's either superhero or outsized principal, but now he is like educator.
Are you trying to tell me that my parents finally want me to come home?
You can even hear in his voice that he is restricting himself to speak normally to you, which he does to, decent effect. Rowan, it has come to my understanding that you were looking for mentorship from local suburban heroes, and you're not in trouble, except from the wait staff at the Blazer. Just do not want you hanging around like that anymore.
But they didn't ask for my ID. I didn't like sneak into a bar or something. It was a bar and grill. Very different.
You can't walk a bar and grill with a pad of questions. And then there's like, then big question mark. It pops up in the air and he like waves it away.
Well, where am I supposed to do it? On the street?
No. At the superhero school you go to that has a mentorship program for seniors specifically. It starts in the second semester, and you know that. So what's going on?
Rowan takes a beat, looks at her shoes, and then says, Well, I thought you would appreciate that I was taking initiative to start doing some research about what kind of mentor I would want to request. We run across villains, we run across professors. There's all kinds of supers that we get in touch with here. But Dr. Ron was saying that, like, senior year, it's not about doing what you're told, it's figuring out how to do it and just doing it. I want to know what my life is going to be like after this. I'm afraid.
Absolutely, but when you have access to an institution, you can use it.
So, who's my mentor going to be?
It is... I can get started with that. So if you would like to start over the winter break, we can start with that. But we haven't started the program. Okay, great. I was concerned that you were feeling distant since the Miriam, he thinks about what word he wants to use next.
I have literally never seen you lost for words.
Incident is what I'm going to go with.
She's a person, not an incident.
I said incident because of the ways that we acted that I feel bad about.
What do you feel bad about?
Whatever Fatberg is saying to you, you could just ignore it. It's not worth thinking about, and I'm happy. I haven't seen you a lot the last few weeks, so I haven't gotten the chance to say that to you.
Can I ask you a question and I don't get in trouble for asking the question? Like, you get mad at me and then say, like, it's fine, but then actually later you are mad at me and treat me bad.
Go ahead. Amanda, you did roll a 6, so I cannot promise that.
Okay. Fair. Why do you let Fatbug just be out there? Why aren't you doing anything about it? Why can't we do something about this? He has Hedgehogio prisoner. And I'm too busy worrying about my freaking student ranking to do something about it myself. And I thought you taught us that here it was really important to do the things that we think need to be done in the world. If it's not the supers that do it, who is it? Who does it? And how am I supposed to learn how to do that if I can't do it now?
We, as the school, are taking the necessary steps to get the students back. We are doing something.
What are the steps?
I can't tell you that for security reasons.
The same security that let these students get kidnapped in the first place.
I understand you're angry, Rowan, and it's hard to divide your life between your own ranking and worrying about your friends and what's happening at the school, but it's my job as the principal to do that for you. And just because there are problems doesn't mean you can't come to the school and look for a mentor. It is not one or the other. It's all of it at the same time.
Okay.
I understand that's not a satisfying answer, but it's the truth.
I would always rather know the truth, because then I know what to do with that truth.
Okay. Stop bothering dads on the weekend.
It was mostly moms, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry I made that assumption. It was the dads who reported you.
Thank you. Do you think it's an accident that all the moms were cool and the dads were like, what's this kid doing?
They weren't cool. Some of the moms were also not cool.
Okay, but fewer.
Rowan, what ranking do you think you're at right now? You were slipping. Rowan, you were at 7 before, right on top of Connor. Do you think you've raised that at all?
Oh, that's a great question.
It's a great question.
Because you mentioned it talking into Wordsmith, so I want to know.
I think Rowan put a lot of effort into her ranking, mostly out of spite against Rick, but has questioned that in the last 6 weeks, so I'd say I've probably slipped. Maybe Connor and I have traded. He's 7, I'm 8, or maybe Rowan is down to 9.
Whoa.
I think Rowan's down to 9.
Whoa!
For sure. Rowan's at 9.
Connor's the smartest boy alive!
Oh, Connor. Connor. What are you up to, my man?
Well, good old Connor. So we're seniors, and it is fall, becoming the end of the year. So I think Connor is panicking about what he's going to do next year. And so I think he's like, all right, Anita is not helping Connor out. I got to dive into these college applications, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's looking up college, he's looking at how to do it, but he gets so overwhelmed and so frustrated that instead he starts looking at, like, trade schools and, like, other things he can do instead.
Oh, I can do deep sea welding. That pays so well.
Yeah. like he Googles like, what can person with superpowers do for lots of money but no education?
Oh my God, I'm sure there's an average bear list about that lists the worst, most heinous shit possible. It's like, go to Mars and pull all the lithium out of the planet or something. Yeah, for sure. No, I like that.
And he prints all of it out.
Connor, you know what is the most understandable human experience, especially in high school?
Fear and panic and anxiety.
Accidental erection.
That too. But that's also part of fear, panic, and anxiety, so.
Oh, true.
Roll plus mundane, worrying about your future.
Oh, man, that's not going to be good.
I still really thought you were going to say worrying about your erection.
I think we've made more dick jokes this season than any other season.
Yeah, it's 2025, Julia. What else do we have?
We're also playing teenagers, so that makes sense.
Oh, I lied. It's a 10 minus 2 for an 8.
Good.
It's okay.
Yay.
Cool. Okay. Tell me one person who helps you out here. Because it's a mixed success, I would say you get only one person who gives you advice, so you have to follow that person's advice. You can talk to Miss Rita if you'd like, who is your senior kind of liaison. You could talk to your aunt if you'd like, or you can, if there's someone else that you think might give you better advice because you're trying to avoid the adults in your life.
Dr. Prometheus. No, just kidding.
You go to someone else's estranged dad. That's the move.
That is such a good question, Eric.
You could also just look on the internet. Like, you could just kind of gravitate towards... We all remember when we thought we knew what we were talking about just because we spent 3 hours looking it up on the internet.
3 hours is generous, Eric. Maybe 30 minutes.
I think that he, yes, would not be super trusting of the adults in his life right now. So I think there's probably 2 people he would maybe think of going to. One is a bad idea, but a possible idea, which is, God, what's his name? The guy that brought Anita back.
Oh, Todd Swapper?
Right.
Yeah.
Good pull.
Option A is Todd Swapper because he's sort of a burnout and he just got out of high school, so he might have some experience about what the real world was like.
Yeah.
But he might be out of town as well. So option 2 is, was it Jolton Joe that came down last fight?
Yeah, Jolton Joe works for Heroes for Hire, right?
Yeah, so maybe try to search out Jolton Joe and see what her sort of experience post-college has been like.
Ooh, that's good. I like them. Okay, I like looking towards your peers as a good one, so I'll give you both. Remember, Todd Swapper is not around, so if you want to try to you can try to hit him up. Maybe you send him like an email and you get sent like a dark web encrypted text message that like tells you to go to a phone booth behind a pizza place in downtown Jupiter, and you didn't even know they still had phone booths, and you can stand out there until the phone rings.
Or you could just get his direct number from Frog.
That's true. Yeah, I answer the phone when it rings and I say, why the fuck didn't we just use Signal? Come on. What are we doing here?
I'm not even using cell phones, man. I'm not even. I gotta get off the grid. When you bring back a high-level executive back into the fabric of time and space, then you can use Signal. But I'm gonna do it this way, like Tony Soprano did.
You know, that's fair. I hear it. I respect that life decision, just like I respect your other life decisions, which is what we're here to discuss. I need help.
You need help from me?
I don't know about help.
Todrick Swapper, the guy who had to get out of town because he needed money and had to leave?
Well, I don't know how to say this in a nice way, so I'll just say it kind of plainly. It's kind of because you're a burnout that I sort of want your advice.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
As soon as like you give him a modicum of like high status, he immediately chills out. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, no, sure, yeah, no, I can help you for sure. What is it like? I mean, it's nearly Thanksgiving. Where's your ranking at?
I think last I checked it was 8. So yeah, I'm sort of like overwhelmed by trying to like apply to college, and like I saw this like really cool like undersea welding trade school thing. Thought maybe that was fun, but like I wanted to see like what happened when you left high school and like
No, don't do the undersea welding thing. Turns out it's you got to be a merchant marine to do it. It's complicated. Don't do that.
Is that like a pirate thing?
Yeah, for like the government. Listen,
cool.
You're 8? Dude, just wait for the job fair.
The job fair. Oh my God. Mr. Swapper.
They find you. If you're top 10, they find you.
Shit.
You go to the job fair, you do all these little interviews, and then they'll find you. You're fine. You're fine.
That's a great idea. Should I wear like a name tag that says like number 8 Connor Lyons?
Yeah, they give you that.
Or maybe wear a jersey with the number 8 on it?
Yeah, they'll give you that. Yeah, you wear a jersey
Tight.
that has your number on so everyone can see it.
Tight.
Yeah, no, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Did no one tell you about the job fair?
I'm sure someone mentioned it. I definitely saw it on the board, probably.
Yeah.
I think there was a flyer somewhere.
It's in your second semester. You don't apply to colleges unless you want to, man. Like,
Okay,
that's
cool.
what the Water's Edge job fair, you'll be set up. And also, you have the job fair, and then you have a few weeks to apply anyway. So especially if you want to go into the superhero path at all these different universities, you have different rolling admissions timelines. You're fine. You're fine.
Sick. Okay, cool. How you doing? Everything good? How's that? How are you and Frog?
What? Why Frog?
Weren't you guys like
Oh my
I
god.
gotta go. It's the cops.
Slam.
Oh my god, OTP confirmed.
Cool.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
God damn.
Your picking your brain meeting with Jolt and Joe is uncomfortable.
Is it because she's really hot?
No, it's because one, you don't know baseball well enough to follow all of the metaphors she's trying to do, and two, she thinks that this is like a secret meeting from your aunt to like get her to move up.
Oh,
So she's like the entire time it's like
She's being really nice to me. Wow.
she's both like combining office speak and baseball speak at the same time. It's like, yeah, I love being a team player, whether we're circling back to meetings or I'm hitting a grand slam, taking down bad guys.
You didn't have to buy me 3 espressos.
No, it's fine. Whatever you want.
I wouldn't have ordered 3 espressos.
And as long as Anita Tigre's nephew needs help, I'm here to help.
I appreciate
It's the
that.
bottom of the ninth, metaphorically, and I'm ready to step up.
Well, that's great to hear because for me it is also the bottom of the 9th, and I have gone up to bat, and I'm ready to hit it out of the park, but there's something standing in the way, which is the big bad pitcher with the nickname college admissions, and the first baseman names trade, school, and career. So I don't know where to hit the ball, and I feel like I'm just gonna whiff if they pitch it to me. You know.
Sure. The pitcher.
I feel like, hey, Joe, I feel like I fucking nailed that, huh?
Yeah, the anxiety pitcher is giving you the high, stinky cheddar, and you just don't know if you need to crowd the box or you're going to let it hit you and just walk your way around, or if they're going to pinch run you in. Sure, it's absolutely. I know exactly what it's like, coming up from the minors like I have, just ready to take my shot. I'm ready to play all over this big, beautiful field. Why don't you ask your aunt?
We're a little bit on the outs right now.
Well, she's a really great manager, so you could just ask her for. I mean, she's like my boss's 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 boss. She's like my fourth grand boss, like from the Civil War, I guess.
That she's not that old, I don't think.
Yeah, but in terms of it's a structured thing.
The higher you go up in the structure, the more Civil War eponyms
it's like
you
your
get.
great grandfather. It's like your great grand boss. Sorry, it's hard for me. I'm just so locked into using the office jargon.
Right.
Just given we're giving each other baseball signals, and we use that means refill the toner in the printer.
That's cool.
Yeah, you rub your belly a lot in that. Listen,
That's what I do when I'm hungry.
Yeah. I guess there's only so much I can tell you. I feel like.
Well, how did you get your job? Why did you choose this?
Oh, it's because I got kicked out of school and they had that job.
I was wondering about that because she was in our class.
Incredible backstory.
Yeah. I do you not remember when I shorted out all the electricity in the high school? And then
No, I remember.
yeah. So they kicked me and the person I was dating out. Hoover mover.
But then you still got a job.
Yeah, it was kind of like it's not a job. I'm not getting paid. This is like volunteer.
You're not getting paid? Okay, this meeting's over. Bye!
It's community
Later.
service. Connor walks out with 3 espressos and she's like, it's community service.
Gotta go mine lithium, I guess, instead.
Cool. All right, well, let's fast forward back to Dr. Rom's senior seminar. We haven't been back there in a minute, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's a little weird because there are some folks who are not there right now. We're missing some people. Can you remind who got taken by the ooze? I can't remember.
So R.I.P. to Team Cast, Hedgehogio, and Flaming Skull Guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I saved Rick Powers and Wraith Powers. They're married now.
No! She would never.
And, I guess we missed it. Well, I guess you didn't roll it on the table, but Rick, kind of confessed to you, Connor, how thankful he was to you and how he sees you as an equal.
Did he?
And How to Save a Life by The Fray was playing while he was delivering that
I
monologue.
didn't know we could afford the rights to that.
Brandon, that never fucking happened. Come on.
Fuck.
Come on. How to Save the Life did get played, but it was a piano cover.
So sad.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be sad. Connor was standing in the rain by himself, imagining Rick Powers saying that to him.
How to Save a Rick.
Sitting in Team Cast's seat right now is something that looks exactly like Team Cast, same television head, but instead of it being atomic purple, it's like that see-through green color.
Ooh.
They just replaced him.
It's Team Cast. This Team Cast 2, Team Cast 360,
Team Cast 2.0.
Team Cast 64 did not get replaced. Super Team Cast, honestly. The Super Famicom in Japanese. This Team Cast doesn't move. This Team Cast 64 only exists to record Dr. Rom's lectures for when Team Cast comes back. But sits ominously in Team Cast's seat. Hedgehogio and Flaming Skull Guy, not there.
It's very upsetting.
Is it clear to the rest of the students that Team Cast just didn't change clothes?
Oh, they know. Everyone knows. Everyone's very aware. Even at one point, some of the Freak Squad went over to try to move forward and take Hedgehogio's seat, but Glimmer pulls them back in line and being like, "That's it. We're keeping this open for Hedgehogio and for Flaming Skull Guy because they mean something to us. There are our friends. They're our teammates. Stop it. It's really tense. The first seminar after that, Dr. Rom had you all just silently read for 90 minutes after that.
Oof.
Weird.
So we're fast forwarding now, and Dr. Rom says, okay. And that's what happens when you are dealing with any hive mind villain.
Okay.
Ultimately, just find the queen. That's what it comes down to.
Is the hive mind always a hierarchy then?
Yes. Very good craft.
That sucks.
It is. It's just the way that things are structured, much like octagons in a hive.
Question.
Rowan.
In the hierarchy, how do you say that you want to be the queen? Are they elected? Are they chosen? Do they eat the other ones?
Dr. Rom puts his head in his hands and then clicks back 3 slides and it's big and just either the slide is red with white writing. Don't try to become the queen.
Yeah, but you said that, but how?
How don't do it?
Yeah.
How do you avoid doing it? Because maybe you could accidentally become the queen.
You can't. You can't accidentally do it. The intentionality is part of it. Just don't do it.
But I'm always walking into places and they're like, "Phew, the manager's here." I'm not the manager. I'm Rowan. I'm a kid still. And so I just feel like if I ever came across a hive mind, they might look at me and be like, "Thank God." And I'd be like, "Hey, not my job."
Honestly, I think of Rowan as the queen.
Yeah, I thought Rowan was the teacher in the beginning of this season.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, part of it's the blazer, but part of it is just attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, then Rowan, you could stay at mission command with your team and you don't walk into the hive mind.
Pre-planning. I'm liking this. Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah, Connor?
How do I direct eye contact and who do I speak to in a hive mind situation?
Dude, I never thought about that. That's very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Who do you talk to?
I feel to be polite.
Yeah, if there's multiple bees or bee people, otherwise known as beeple.
Famously.
And they're all just sort of like running around in a circle and talking as one. Like, who do I speak to?
Oh, that was actually a very good question. Okay,
Thank you.
If you designate yourself as the spokesperson, they will send out a spokesperson to mirror what they consider to be humanoid social mores. So they'll assume that you are. They'll put one out, even though it's kind of against what they're doing. But remember, the spokesperson, it is purely for show. So for you specifically, make sure to remember that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And Connor writes that on the inside of his arm in a pen.
Oh.
That's how he takes notes.
Changes over soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just read the essay, zombies or beeple, all the same. In the last few minutes of class, though, I can't stay after class, but I do want to make sure that you all log
Why not?
on.
What are you doing? Do you have a date? Are you married? Do you have kids? What's your deal? Where do you live? Do you drive a car?
Can we come over?
And then Rowan turns to the left. Kraft, I'm really liking coffee.
Okay. We might need to try you on lattes and not just espresso. No cold brew for you.
Dr. Ram has just, looks at you and just waits for you to stop asking questions. And then continues. So I have to go, but I really want to make sure that all of you have one-on-one meetings with me. I'm going to tell you about kind of the way that the rest of the year is going to go. Finals are different than midterms when you are in your first semester as a senior. You have to do a kind of self-guided project to show me and some other representatives how you're doing this. Is kind of your best shot to change your ranking before we go into winter break. And then there's a lot of stuff happening in the second half of the year where you're not able to change it that much because we're kind of using the ranking to figure out what's going on with you. From there, we have the job fair where people come to the school and are going to, tell you about what they do as professional heroes and, want to meet you. You're going to have your internships. You're going to be paired up with a hero in Laketown City or in Jupiter. And that's going to be wonderful. I know a lot of the mentors who do this. You're going to have a really good time. And we're just going to figure out what this is going to be like for you after high school. So your final project for your senior year here is I want you to do something that shows how much you've grown over your time here at Water's Edge. This is it's an oral presentation. You can do whatever you want. It should kind of be focused on one specific activity, however you want to do this. It is rather open-ended. The panel, it's going to be me, Principal Wordsmith or Miss Rita. We're not sure which one just yet. Coach Boneman is going to be here, especially because she ran your midterms. And then we are having a representative of the community come by to see how you're doing. We've had the mayor of Jupiter one time. We've had our congressman one time. So you really want to put your best foot forward, and these people have a lot of sway on how your ranking is going to finish as it goes through senior year and what happens to you after school. Honestly, I really wish I had a ranking when I was in school. You just kind of figured it out as it was, and I got lucky enough to be grabbed by my team, and here I am. So this is important, and if you breakfast club it and say, how dare you ask me, a brain, a basket case, etc., to do this, that is your choice to do that. It has been done before, just letting you know. So it would not be original to do that.
Got it.
Just so you know.
Has Dr. Morrow ever been the representative? That'd be fun.
No, Dr. Morrow hasn't. It's usually a representative from Jupiter, who's kind of seen you, maybe seen you
Jupiter.
Or is aware of you. But Dr. Morrow is on the mentor list for next year. So if that's something that one of you are interested in, we can talk about that. That's why I want to do one-on-ones with you so that, and Dr. Rum's looking up at the time, I want to make sure to do one-on-one. So everyone, please, on Blackboard, schedule a one-on-one time for me sometime in the next week or so we can do that before you start working on your project. All right?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I have to go. Get out of the class. Everyone get out of class. I have to close the door. Get out of class.
Everyone rushes out the door.
Get out glass. Everyone, go.
Ah! I left my notebook.
Your notebook's your arm, Connor. You can't keep doing that.
Dr. Rom closes the door behind him, locks it, look at like the crowd of all of you, and just bounces away out the front door.
Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and this midroll is brought to you by receiving a care package you didn't expect just when you needed one. Did you know that if you join us as a paying member over on Patreon and you choose an annual plan, you get 2 months for free? That means you pay once for the whole year and you enjoy benefits for 12 months while only paying for 10. Those include things like our patron-only Discord, our bi-weekly party planning podcast in audio and video form, a discount on our merch, ad-free episodes, and more. Join us today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Over on Multitude, tons going on, including wonderful new episodes of Pale Blue Pod, an astronomy podcast for people who are overwhelmed by the universe but want to be its friend. Every single week, astrophysicist Dr. Moya McTeer and a new guest demystify space one topic at a time. They bring a real attitude of open-mindedness and open-heartedness. So if you are, for example, maybe scared of space, maybe you think that the idea of a black hole is a little overwhelming, but you do want to know, and you want to learn from somebody who won't make you feel trivial or silly because you feel overwhelmed, Dr. McTeer is the best person for the job. I love listening to Pale Blue Pod to fall asleep because it feels like I get to become one with the universe when I fall asleep. So go on over in your podcast app to Pale Blue Pod or go to palebluepod.space. We are sponsored this week by bookshop.org, where the code Join the Party will get you 10% off your purchase. Now, I've talked before on the show about how my grandma and me have a 2-person book club of both romance novels and detective thrillers. I love ordering her new books on bookshop.org because it sources the books from a cute independent bookstore close to her house. We no longer live nearby each other, which is a real bummer, but I can support an independent bookstore in her new state while sending her wonderful books from the comfort of my own computer. If you want to shop bookshop.org, please use the code Join the Party for 10% off your order. That's bookshop.org, code Join the Party, and that's for 10% off.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Like, what's he got to do? Rowan turns around in her seat. Does anyone know if he's married?
We're not in the classroom anymore. Rowan took the chair with her.
Fuck, you're right.
We got rushed out so fast that Rowan grabbed her chair and just pulled it outside.
Like,
I mean, yeah, that sounds right.
what do I do with my hands?
Connor immediately goes on his cell phone into Blackboard, or we call it Black Hole at some point, whatever we call
Black
it.
hole, super Blackboard. I don't know. They keep
Superboard,
changing.
whatever.
They keep changing edutech platforms.
Every time they can save $100 a year, they change the service.
It costs them $5,000 every time they change.
Yep, but it's worth it for the $100 savings.
Yep.
And then he immediately signs up as fast as he can to try to get the first slot.
Cool.
Yeah, Kraft is like, Connor, put me in early too.
Okay,
You know me too.
Thanks.
okay. I have
But
to sign
last.
in as both of you, though. But I
That's
know
fine.
Craft's password.
Yeah.
I don't know Rowan's, so let me know what it is. I won't write it on my skin.
We all know mine is 420 Blaze.
Yep.
How many Z's do you have to put in there to make that password safe?
420.
Nice. Oh, it becomes less safe because it has internal logic. Yeah, sure. Connor, you definitely snag the top spot. You can meet with Dr. Rom tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning at 7:30.
Yes. And it's really embarrassing for everyone else in the class that he did get the first spot because he did do it on his Nokia brick phone, and it took 100 hours to dial in, to use dial.
No one knows if Connor was the only one grabbing a really quick slot or if people in the respective places walking away from the class were like, no, Connor beat me. Oh, jeez. You can envision Glimmer specifically being like, oh, Connor's so talented. And I don't even have thumbs. It's all flippers.
Connor's got 2 thumbs,
Is
baby.
it all flippers?
Who's got 2 thumbs and is Connor and is cool? This guy.
In Connor's dream panel, where Glimmer is drawn really crudely, she only has flippers.
Got it. Cool.
Rowan and Kraft, y'all can grab some meetings times afterwards.
I want a lunch meeting.
Rowan tries to grab the last meeting of the day.
Oh, the last meeting of the whole time?
Rowan would like to take the meeting that is last on the first day.
Sure. Yeah, you can do like, it's probably, for some reason, it's at like 3:00.
Sure. He starts early.
Cool. All right. So yeah, y'all have your meetings here. Is there anything else anyone wants to do, or we can just cut forward to that?
Kraft goes pick a card, any card, and fans them out.
I picked 2 cards.
I said one. Pick a card, Connor.
Shit. Okay, I
Put it
put
back.
one back, face up.
Connor, has no one ever done a magic trick for you before?
No.
Oh. Bummer. Anyway.
I've seen real magic. I assume this is not. Is this craft? You have to tell me if you're now named witchcraft or something.
That'd be cool as fuck, actually.
It would be cool,
Fuck.
right?
That's you on Halloween,
Shit.
right? During the zombie thing?
Yeah. It was me, but I had a witch's hat on.
So, like, you have to tell me if you've, like, made a devil's pact or something. Just
No. No, I'm not dating Wraith. I don't know. Kraft does a cool magic trick for her friends.
let's roll to see. Why don't we do a little quick contest here, Julia?
Straight up?
Of what? What's happening?
I don't know. Straight up,
Yeah, straight up. I got a 6.
I got a 7.
Fuck! Connor's an idiot. Doesn't understand the magic. He's fully convinced that she is now witchcraft.
Cool. Rowan's just watching all this like, okay.
One of your fellow students who literally looks like a witch from a fairy tale book being like, "Oh, now you believe it, Connor."
Damn, Connor, I think she might have had a crush on you.
I love her.
She pushes over a cauldron and like bubbling ooze comes out.
We get a comic flashback to a mini episode when Connor was in 5th grade with this witchcraft, and he had a big old crush on her, and or she had a big old crush on him, and it was not requited, and so she's just been mad at him for the preceding 10 years or whatever.
Yeah,
Aw.
her hating you since 5th grade sounds about right.
Yeah.
I like that. You have no idea what she's referring to when she says that.
Well, when he was in like 5th grade, she was kind of the weird one because she was a magic, but now she's like super hot and cool and does magic. So like Connor really regrets it.
Connor fucked up.
Connor
Wow.
fucked up.
I like this because, again, this is another crudely drawn panel because, like, this is so acanonical. It doesn't make any sense with Connor's backstory, but the joke still stands.
Yes, I love it.
Got a huge cauldron.
It's like, this is how Connor remembers it.
Eric, I got a huge cauldron. She got a huge cauldron.
Wow, she got a huge
Wow.
cauldron. Incredible.
She got a dump truck cauldron.
Wow.
She can hold so much liquid in that cauldron.
2 cauldrons, really, when you think about it.
Or is it one cauldron with like a spout?
She has a
Oh,
big ass
God.
cauldron and a familiar that don't quit.
Wow. Wow.
Never trust a warty nose and a smile.
Oh,
The girl is
jeez.
poison.
Oh my god.
That
Life of a
girl
showgirl.
is cauldron.
Cool. All right. Connor, what time do you get to class to have your meeting with Dr. Rom?
I assume classes start around 9, so he probably gets there 8. 8:30.
You get there at 8?
Connor!
Someone else is there.
How long are the blocks? I don't want to miss my block.
So you're gonna show up 30 minutes late?
It's
You don't wanna miss
it's
your
really
block?
early, Julia.
Teenage boys.
Dr. Rom, when you walk up, Dr. Rom is sitting on the PJ Lawbody atrium steps holding the largest coffee you've ever seen. And he says, Connor, you took the 7:30 slot.
Oh shit, did I?
You failed the test because no one should ever take the 7:30 slot in a professional capacity. And then you showed up half an hour late, so I don't know. Were you around and you saw me? Were you like using your super senses and saw me sit down here?
Yes, because I did also not read the text where it said to meet in the atrium. I also did go to the classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and then I heard you. Well, actually, I heard the sloshing of the giant coffee, and I assumed that was you. And so I came here. So really, I was only like 20 minutes late.
Okay, that's not how it works, being an adult, but that's fine.
Just to like break the ice a little bit, maybe figure out what's next here. Was everything okay yesterday? You kind of ran off haphazardly.
Yes, get the drama. Get the tea. Get the tea. Bring it home.
Get the
I mean, yeah, sometimes adults have to go do stuff. And I was done teaching, so I had to go.
Okay. I don't mean to pry or anything. I just wanted to know if, if someone's fucking with Dr. Brahm, they got to deal with the lion,
Jesus.
All right. I think you are piercing the mask.
Ooh.
Even Dr. Ram has a mask up, even if he's just a teacher.
Well, I am currently angry, so I have a -2 to pierce the mask, and I have a -2 to mundane. So let's see where this goes.
You still got some team.
Wahoo.
You got some team, so you could act selfishly if you wanted to.
That's true.
So we'll see how it goes.
9 minus 4 is a 5.
Okay.
Team won't help me, so I'm going to go ahead and mark potential, which means I do level up.
Yay!
Pretty good.
What a great failure to advance your plot.
So funny. Yeah, Connor, it's fine. No one's messing with me. I'm just had to go do adult things, which you're going to have to do in the future when you become an adult. But you're fine. I don't know why I know every student has a meeting. I'm actually glad that we went first. You're going to be fine. You're fine. Right? You're fine.
Why do you say that? Why are you saying it like that?
Why is this man just saying that like that?
You saying that many times in a row makes me feel like I'm not going to be fine.
No, you are going to be fine. Are you... Hey, can I ask, this is before class. Can I say something blunt to you?
I was 30 minutes late to this meeting, so yeah, you do deserve a good old blunt criticism.
Do you know why you're number 8? And why you've been number 8 the entire time?
Because I am consistently good at my grades and at my projects.
You motherfucker, I'm making a hard move against you. You absolute motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's because the ranking system is for... You're kind of outside of the ranking system. So
what does that mean?
They just kind of threw you on there, which is fine. That's the way the world works. You shouldn't feel bad about it. But you're going to have a job after that. You're fine. You're fine.
Are you trying to say that I'm because of who my aunt is, I'm like a Supo baby?
Dr. Ram takes a big sip of his coffee.
Because I've been accused of that before, but I've never seen any evidence of that. She's never in fact, Anita just kind of fucked me over but a few months ago.
Hey, remember when Connor killed a teacher and then still didn't get, kicked out of school or anything?
He tried to kill me first.
Yeah, so... Okay. I guess I'm just... I know, maybe I'm wrong about... I guess I'm wrong.
No, maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't trying... Sorry, I was not... Dr. Ram, I was not trying to push back against you. I was just trying to understand.
I would love to shift your labels... mundane up and superior down.
Okay.
Because you are a kid who benefits from your family and are not as good as you think you are.
God damn it. Damn. Does Connor understand this?
Connor, I think I'm saying this to you because I love saying the justification of why I move your things up and down. I think Connor... It's up to you. Does Connor understand what's going on? Because I think that I'm hard moving against you, so I don't really know. I'm not really sure if Connor understands what Dr. Ram is saying or not.
I think a normal kid would understand, but sort of try to discount it or downplay it.
100%. You hear it, but it's that's wrong. No.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I do well in I don't have to study, and I never fail a test.
Right. But I'm still shifting your labels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then Dr. Ram, after that, he looks at you for a while and he's like, okay, so what are you thinking about your project? What have you, is this going to be kind of, so you're going to do something negotiation based or physical? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I wasn't 100% sure, so I wanted to see what you thought. So the idea is show how much I've grown while at Water's Edge. And I think the thing that I've grown most is, my negotiation skills. So, my initial thought was, what if I get some actors or some, some of my fellow students to improv some fights. Not actually fight, but
Yeah, Coach Bowman can set you up with some of the robotics, some of the tester dummies.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, we can do that. And just because, and remember, you can use whatever resources you want at the school. I think we just fade out from there as Dr. Rom kind of tries to...
Wait, come back.
Oh, no. Right, sure, yeah, go.
Connor's translucent hand pulls his panel back.
I was going to say the artist illustrates it panning back very quickly.
We try to fade out because we're talking about the specifics of your project. You can also fade out earlier in that conversation, whatever. But yeah, if you want to finish, we can go back when Connor, if you want to say something.
Connor snaps back and says, well, the other option I was thinking, do you think it would be more impactful to take it a less literal powers-based, skill-based approach and be here's my emotional growth journey. Here's what I've learned as a student transitioning into an adult. Is that better? What are we actually grading here,
You should do whatever you think is best.
It's not helpful. Why do we have this meeting?
What I love about this is every time we get an assignment, player Brandon is always what are the exact requirements that I need to fulfill? Can I have a rubric, please? And every time the professor's I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Hey, Julia, I wonder why that is. Who knows?
Okay. Is this because I was late?
No.
That's why you're not.
Honestly, know what's best. You're I think Dr. Rom is stammering a little bit and is you have a power set I have not had a bunch of experience with, combining kind of your strength with your negotiations. So I just don't know what's best, honestly. But if you do it well, that's honestly what people are going to see. But you're going to be fine. You're fine.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'll think it over. We can fade out now if you'd like.
Okay. Cool.
Artist?
Yeah.
Fade out?
Yeah. Dr. Rom slaps you on back and be okay, I'm going to go to my office. All right.
Great.
Cool.
Sorry I was late.
It's fine.
I love you.
It's fine.
Bye.
Don't worry about it.
Bye.
Let's move forward to who had the next appointment.
I did.
Craft. Later on in the afternoon at a respectable time, maybe around lunch.
I wanted a lunch meeting.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Rom has a container where he's eating chicken wings and fries.
Kraft shows up with one bag that has a hamburger in it and the other has a salad and goes, okay, so I'm having both of these.
No, I want the salad. Give me the salad. Give me the salad.
Yeah,
no,
right,
these are leftovers from last night. I need the salad, please.
I did picture Kraft showing up in a 80s style with shoulder pads, lady business suit to her power meeting, her lunch power meeting.
Absolutely not.
Bribery will get you nowhere, but thanks for the salad.
You're welcome. That's okay. It wasn't a bribe.
My girlfriend would be so happy that I'm eating vegetables, honestly.
Kraft says nothing and writes that down for later to tell everyone.
You're such a good friend. Yes.
I pay attention to what my players want. All right, so Kraft, I've been looking at your metrics for this year. You've been doing so well, up to top 25 now. I think the growth is going to be good. If you continue that growth, you can actually probably can still go up during the second half of senior year.
Sick.
So honestly, I wouldn't say I know I said this during class, but really keeping your nose to the grindstone. And, listen, rankings aren't everything. You start on a kind of doing, corporate security detail, or maybe you go abroad for a year and you come back and something happens. It's not always one-to-one like this, but this is great. This is really great.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got two questions.
Okay.
Should I ask project question first, or should I ask mentorship question first?
Project question first.
Cool.
As he takes the blue cheese from the chicken wings and covers it all over his salad.
This is gonna seem like a broad question.
Wait, hold on. I need verbal approval from Amanda for that character choice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Dr. Rom fucks.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a broad question, but it is gonna actually help me narrow down what I want to do for my project.
Mm-hmm.
So, what and you've seen like my files and stuff like that. You literally just said that. What was the opinion / expectation of me when I came to Water's Edge?
Very nice.
Because this is a project about growth, right? I want to see where I started in the eyes of the school to where I am now.
Jesus Christ. All right, I need you to roll, because if you want him to tell you what is in your file, I need to figure out what happens with some dice.
Okay, what am I adding to this?
You're piercing the mask, so that's roll plus mundane.
Okay.
$1 million?
It's a 6, but -1, because my mundane is -1 right now. But no, sorry, it's a 6 plus 6 -1.
Oh, Jesus, that's so
God,
different,
that's very
Julia.
different, Julia.
I looked at both of them and they were both 6s, and so I said 6.
Oh,
You said first devil's titties, and then you said that's a 12.
I have the dyscalculia. I'm sorry.
have the dyscalculia.
all right, you get to ask 3 questions from the pierce the mask.
3 questions.
You're gonna know this man's whole life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You can 100% do it. If you would like, I can use the first question to tell you the truth about this particular question you asked, and then you can ask 2 follow-up questions that I have to say honestly.
Yes. What do you want me to do?
Okay, so when you do the project, you can't refer to anything I'm about to say.
Okay.
Can you turn on... Do you have like a recording device installed somewhere in your body?
No.
Okay, but that's part of the file that no one really knows what you have going on in there. So it's worth me... See, I'm already being honest with you. Okay?
So no one knows anything. No one knew anything about me, is what I'm getting from this.
When you enrolled in high school, usually there's kind of a sketch done of each student, and then to illustrate what it looks like when they use their powers. Yours just kind of looked like had a big question mark over the whole thing. Like no one, you were scanned for so many different types of explosive devices.
Yeah.
Before you were allowed on the grounds.
I was in an MRI machine for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
I took like 3 separate naps.
Yeah, they swapped. It was an MRI machine, and then it was a metal detector. They swapped it out. They kept you in the tube and swapped out the mechanics.
Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah, they shoved a giant heart in there for magical properties. It was, so your expectations were, hope this student doesn't
Destroy the school.
destroy the school was actually written specifically in your file. So
Cool.
yeah,
Sick.
yeah. So
That's fucking metal.
But Principal Wordsmith believed in you and taking on your cause, so he really pushed this happening. This was my first time being involved in students being enrolled, and he turned on the TV and was showing us the news report of when they raided your dad's secret hideout.
Yeah. Headquarters is probably good.
Yeah, and there was all these helicopters, and then every so often we'd see you at 12, right? And we'd see you just standing there looking confused.
It was pretty confusing. I was looking for the robot to make me coffee, and suddenly there was no robot to make me coffee.
Yeah, you were holding a
And then helicopters.
Oh, so you were holding a mug. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we saw, those other helicopters swooped in, and Emily Slaughter jumped down, and I guess it's worth telling you that people know what happened to you, so the expectations were low. Does that help you? I feel like I told you a lot of that. I would want to know that information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that is helpful for sure. Absolutely.
I had to stop superheroing because a wizard from the alternate past heard my name was Moon Boot and then booted me to the moon, and then I was frozen in the vacuum of space for 25 minutes, and they replaced my legs.
Hey, I'm just thinking of my day one notes. You said there's no alternate timelines.
That's what they said. It wasn't real. Turned out it was just someone had gone into the Natural History Museum, and that's what the gem told them they were. But I felt like I told you stuff about you, and I felt like I should have told you stuff about me.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's your girlfriend's name?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I tried. I figured I'd try.
That's how you know Eric was really a high school English teacher.
All right, cool. Great. That answers my question, and now I have a good direction that I want to go for my project. So, thank you.
Great.
Mentorship question.
Uh-huh.
I want a scientist.
Okay, I'm gonna invoke one of your questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get your character to blank?
How can I get your character to put in a good recommendation for me to get a science-based mentor?
Let's go.
Dr. Rom goes, jeez. Oh, boy.
Do you want to hear, like, my argument for why I want a scientist?
It better be a good one.
So I think that it should be someone that I maybe am not an expert in, but want to get better at.
Okay.
And so, like, I think having a scientist who could teach me how to do better science stuff in the name of good,
of course,
would be the ideal situation. Yeah?
Okay.
Heard?
You better do so well on your final project and keep shooting up the ranks, because I'll tell you, they wouldn't have let you do that in the beginning of the semester. I'll definitely tell you that much. So you better just keep crushing it, and you better emotionally affect all those people out there.
Cool. Word.
Nothing in the rulebook says a scientist villain's child can't be mentored with a scientist.
A good scientist, though.
Sounds bad in the mouth, though. Sounds bad in the mouth. Yeah.
Like a good scientist.
Yeah, a good scientist. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll mark that down. I'll start processing that. I guess get
like
that
a
in.
Super sane scientist.
Yeah, the most sane scientist that exists, for sure. We'll work on that. Cool. I mean, anything else I can help you with?
How can I gain influence over you?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I have a question for you.
All right.
It's going to be inappropriate for a teacher to ask you. It's not. This sounds bad. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just going to ask it. What's your vibe on Rick Powers?
Do you want, like, my honest answer on that?
I want your honest answer, and I want you to never tell anyone I asked you this question. Yes.
Fucking sick as hell. I think that dude puts a lot of faith into his powers, which seem to have their own motivations, and that seems... And this is coming from someone from my background, sketchy as fuck.
Why do you think his powers have its own motivations?
Because one time, Dr. Rom, fucking get a load of this one. One time.
I'm observing. I'm at that part of the scientific method. Let's go.
One time he told me that sometimes he shows up to places because the powers told him through vibes, essentially, that, like, quote-unquote bad things were happening there. And so that seems like it's not a Rick the person thing. That seems like a powers thing. And if the powers are judging what is morally good and what is morally bad, that means it has, like, opinions and therefore an agenda.
Right.
I had philosophy right before this, so I've been, like, thinking.
Crafter, there's one piece of advice I can give you. It's... powers never exist on their own. There's always a person, or humanoid, or creature, or whatever. There's always a living being controlling them.
Yeah.
So you're never going to be able to think about just powers on their own. It's always going to be the person wielding it at the same time.
Or have we considered that maybe even if the powers are giving a certain body abilities, that doesn't mean they're the ones controlling
If
it.
you're letting the powers drive, that's irresponsible, because powers never need to acknowledge what they do to other people.
Well, hey, then I think you summarized my opinions on Rick Powers pretty fucking well.
Okay.
Bitch.
I never asked you this question.
No, definitely
And
not.
that's why you left 5 minutes ago, because I spilled blue cheese all over my pants.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no.
So embarrassing.
And he like flips the salad over and it gets all over his pants.
He hasn't eaten a single bite. He's like, I couldn't eat the vegetables, girlfriend. They spilled on my pants.
All right, sick. Thank you, Dr. Rom. Have a great day. Good luck with your stains.
Thank you. Good luck with your project. All right, we're cutting to 3:00. Rowan, you are meeting Dr. Rom back in his classroom. Dr. Rom is wearing his jacket and has his briefcase like on the desk already.
Is he covering the stains on his pants, or does he have new pants on?
He's wearing different pants. Rowan.
Hi. Do you want to do this another day? It looks like you're heading out.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You chose the time. I just gotta get out of here at like 3:30. But no, this time is yours. If you want to do a different time, we can.
No. This is great. So thank you. For your time in this meeting that you offered at this time. I will try to make it.
It was a mandatory meeting that you had to do. So.
Okay. What do you think I need to learn to prepare myself for life as a super? Like me specifically.
Boy. Let me ask you a question, Rowan. How honest do you want Dr. Rom to be with you?
Entirely.
Entirely? I want you to roll plus mundane, and let's see how honest he'll be with you.
Okay. Let's hope this goes a little better. That's an 8 plus 0 for an 8.
Mixed success.
That's not bad.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do with a mixed success. Dr. Rom kind of sucks his air through his teeth like... Rowan, I have a device in my briefcase. Would you mind if I used it on you?
What?
I'll show it to you.
Say more right now.
He pops his briefcase open, and he takes out what looks like a hand mirror with like a lot of wiring kind of around the side of it. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to show you some stuff about you that you might already know, but maybe you don't. Can I use this on you?
Have you used it on yourself?
Yes.
Then, okay.
This was given to me by the Gizmo guy in my old team, and I think it's always helpful when people are having conflicted problems with themselves.
Honestly, Gizmo Guy is a tight superhero name.
That is
His
a good
name
one.
could be... Sure, his name is Gizmo Guy. In the transcript, we're going from lowercase to uppercase when we use Gizmo Guy now. So he kind of like stands next to you and almost uses it like a selfie stick where he catches both of you in it. And he turns it on. There's like a big red button. On the handle, there's a red button and a blue button. And the blue button is currently pressed. And then he pushes the red button. And he whirs to life. All the lights around the mirror kind of light up. And it went from being foggy to being clear. And it's kind of like at selfie position right now, just looking at the two of you. I think Dr. Rom like instinctively puts up a peace sign.
Is it because you're a millennial?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Did they like teach you guys that in school?
I don't. It must have been from 9/11.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. No, what he says was, yeah, it's from the acid rain we all dealt with. It was from Bill Clinton, I think. Don't worry about it.
Was he before or after Roosevelt?
After. Stupid. So in the mirror, looking at both of you, you see Dr. Rom is doing the peace sign, and Voidy Lynn is floating around you in the mirror.
He can see Voidy Lynn.
In the mirror, he can see Voidylin.
He can see it?
Fucked.
Yeah. I had thought that something was going on with you. And I've looked at your stats when you entered school and Coach Boneman's assessments of you, and they're off the charts. This is like, you have triple S plus power inside of you, which legally, at some point, maybe when you can rent a car, you will need to register with some government at some point. I'll just let you know that right now.
It's at 26 or what, at 28?
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
You roll off of Obamacare, you roll right onto the Captain America registry.
Yeah, exactly. The Civil War registry.
Which is how you know if your boss's boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Civil War registry.
My God, Jesus fucking Christ. So I kind of noticed during class that you sometimes don't seem connected to what's happening, and you're almost like you're listening to something else. And I had the force field on that turns off all AirPods during my classroom, so I know it's not that. So I thought something was going on, and now I know. So who's that?
Well, honestly, I think it's my powers wanting to be heard and seen and incorporated into more of my daily life. And they are tired of me doing the bare minimum. They are tired of me trying to do good in school and then figure it out on my own. And so the powers talk back, and she is weirdly southern, a place I've never been. I've never been south of Delaware. And it's very weird.
What's its name? Did you name it?
Voidylin.
Southern. Sure.
I thought for sure you're going to make up a new name.
It's kind of embarrassing, but that's the name. And
No,
I've
it's not embarrassing.
but
That's
she's been
why.
there. And it's really hard. And like if I listen to her, then I'm stronger. And it's hard not to do that when someone else is in danger. And I understand how maybe sometimes if people have access to that kind of thing, then it can be a slippery slope, right? Like you start to want to do things like that and to tap into that power for like selfish reasons, or for like, I don't know, like not having to go to the bathroom anymore. I think about it all the time. But
Whoa. Hold on. Can I say some things that might help you? First of all, better, honestly, that it's I'll tell you, it's better that this is a manifestation of your own psyche than it is anything else.
That's for
You
sure.
will need to get that checked out. You will need to get that checked out to make sure that's the case.
I talked to Miss Rita, and she was like, "You're gonna be fine."
Not Miss Rita. You are going to need to talk to a possessed expert.
Oh.
Possess
expert.
Oh.
I can refer you. You're going to need to get that checked out. But if it's just actually a manifestation of your own psyche, that's actually good.
Okay.
If your own self, your powers, or you, is telling you, with a southern accent,
Yeah.
that you better commit yourself, y'all.
No, it's a little different. It's more like, well, Rowan, you would be really upset if you didn't do the most powerful thing, couldn't you? Like that.
Just working 9 to 5. Use your powers. Like that?
Whatever. We can work with that.
Okay, then maybe
Imagine like
you
your
should...
rich friend's mom.
Okay, sure. Then maybe you should.
Listen to her?
Maybe you should listen to her. Get it checked out first, so we know, like, you didn't get injected with a shadow self of you, or you're not being possessed or something. But if it's not, which I don't think it is, from the way that you're describing it, you should probably listen to it. Because if you're holding yourself back, I can tell from your stats and from your midterm that you're holding yourself back.
Can I cuss?
Fucking yeah.
Cut to Crafts. Fuck yeah, dude, from earlier.
I thought for sure you were going to tell me to get lost. And I'm sorry for my language there. Because I thought that you were going to like kick me out of Water's Edge because I was like too dangerous and like not in control of myself and my powers, and I just, all I want to do is be helpful and not harmful. And I feel like this whole year I've been trying to understand, like, how can I make sure that I'm a good person? How can I make sure that I use my powers for good? And then everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be fine, just trust yourself, just do stuff, I don't know, we're gonna rank you, but I'll still worry about it, blah 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 blah, blah. And the freaking powers is there all the time, and it seems too easy to just listen to what she wants me to do.
Sure. Sometimes it is that easy. Sometimes the solution to your problems is a lot of people around me are not being helpful, but also I am standing in my own way. And you don't learn that until something really fucked up happens to you. And having a shadow southern mom might actually get you there.
An SSM.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I want to shift your labels. Mundane down and danger up. Because you are powerful and you should start embracing that.
Okay. Who do you think should be my mentor?
Well, we'll get you one of the good ones.
Okay. Can you take care of my team too?
Kraft's not there, but Kraft goes, what the fuck?
I don't know. It's not up to me. You do well. If you do well in your midterm, your ranking will go up and you get a better mentor. That's how it goes. That's the way life works.
Will you have my back if something goes wrong?
I don't think anything's going to go wrong other than you not doing your best.
That's really not an answer to the question, will you have my back if something goes wrong?
We're at a superhero high school, and I have a master's in psychology. So, like, I think there's other stuff here that might help you. But yes, sure, I will.
Okay. Are you married?
Okay, I have
Kraft
to go.
texted her right after the meeting and said he has a girlfriend.
Okay. What's your girlfriend's name and
Phone number.
Phone number, and what does she look like, and what does she do for a living, and how do you meet?
Rowan, I have to go. Rowan, I'm going. Rowan, and then he takes the mirror and puts it back in his briefcase, and already is walking out because he had his jacket on the entire time.
That's so funny.
Come on, I have to lock the door. Let's go.
Okay.
This man has to stop doing this.
Now, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just unobservant. But I didn't realize till just now that Rowan and Rick Powers are two sides of the same coin.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, Brandon, me too, until just that moment.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that's how I beat Shaq. Connor, you've been spending time away. I assume you've been spending time away from the apartment, not to hang out with your aunt, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
I'm a teenager, of course.
Where do you go in the afternoons to not be at home with her?
Under a bridge.
Under a bridge?
No, just kidding.
Just doing kickflips and breaking his board because he weighs 600 pounds.
Definitely the pizza place, the local pizza place with the arcade in it. He's gotten really good at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which are not weird in this universe or this world. They're just kind of like turtles.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a real life drama, really, when you think about it.
Oh, shit.
And they're also named after classical composers instead.
Oh, yeah.
Beethoven and
Mozart.
and
Bach.
Mozart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bach
And
and
the
some
third
other
one.
guy.
Bach is a rude dude with attitude.
Mendel.
I was going to say Tchaikovsky, but whatever we want to say.
Who's the one that did the spring and summer and winter and
Vivaldi.
Vivaldi?
Vivaldi,
Oh,
yeah.
it's got to be Vivaldi because one of them has to be Italian in the time-honored tradition of Ninja Turtles.
Instead of pizza, they love halal cart.
Julio's really upset that I took away 4 Italians from the Ninja Turtles and
I
Julia
just
needed
want
one
a
back.
little representation. You can have 3 out
First
of
Columbus
4.
Day and now this.
All right, it's ricotta, pepperoni,
Oh, shut up.
salami, and mortadella.
Brandon, those are my cousins, okay? Those are my cousins, my family friends.
Boo.
Connor, you're playing in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action arcade game in the front of Bad Louie's, which is actually the good pizza place in Jupiter. The arcade machine is kind of pushed right up against the windows so you can watch the cars going by as you lose all of your quarters.
Mm-hmm.
now that it's December, it's getting dark sooner. So the sun is already starting to set, and it's like 4:30. And you can keep one eye on the game and another eye watching the sunset. You look out on all of Jupiter, you see, the little bit of the main strip that's still over here, and the bridges that attaches to other parts, that goes over the little kind of creek that leads into the lake at water's edge. You kind of see the housing developments off in the distance. You can even see school from there, especially with your eyesight. And I don't know. No, that can't be. Hey, why is Dr. Rom hanging out under a bridge with a bunch of lagoons from cloud cover?
Connor sees this and is caught off guard, so his character on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game gets stabbed and dies. And he's like, fuck!